There are many reasons why Christian organisations drift. It happens gradually. It actually happens when Christians are in the room, on the executive, in the organisation. And they've got to be alert to the things, their decisions that they make that actually dilute the faithfulness to God's mission. Are they focused upon the seduction of that donor who wants to give you a lot of money but wants you to go Jesus light in the marketplace? There's a whole range of reasons. And so in this book, we tried to describe how it occurs and some ways in which we can be proactively addressing how to prevent that and be proactive about that to continue to be faithful to God.
One of the things we notice with Christian organisations is they can be outwardly very Christian and focus on the mission at the coalface is very obviously Christian, but then the internal workings can actually not be thought through very deeply theologically or biblically.
I think it's very important for Christian organisations to be very upfront about who they are and what they're on about and why. And I don't think that's a negative in the marketplace. I actually think that's a great strength because people respect that. If you don't do that, you're going to surprise the marketplace. I used to assume that statements of faith were absolutely the way to ensure that a Christian organisation was indeed Christian. I've changed my mind because if we think that a belief of an individual or a group of individuals is going to guarantee godly behaviour of an organisation and a collective of people, we are deluded.
And part of the problem is that you can't fit everything into a statement of faith and a set of values or even a code of conduct. So they're just inadequate as predictors of future behaviour.
I'll often go to our people and culture documents, and what always strikes me, there's not a lot of mention of Christian principles like redemption, forgiveness, confession. So I struggle to see how we deal with people within our own culture reflects the mind of Christ.
We expect Christian organisations to be perfect, but the result of that is that there's a higher expectation of those organisations, and almost inevitably the organisation will fail the individual. Unless we're able to be robust enough to be able to deal with that, then often that ends in tears.
My hope for this book is that there'll be a discussion within organisations which actually have the label Christian to actually consider what that means and then how they do that.
I think this is a wonderful opportunity for Christian organisations to think really deeply about their organisational theology. But I hope they're also encouraged, because I feel like we're not experiencing enough, we're not seeing enough. There's far greater opportunity there than we're currently experiencing.